Hello friends, welcome. In this video we are going to see how to solve examples of exponent and power. We are going to start this chapter in this video. My name is Anant. Welcome to the channel. First we'll see what is exponent and what are the formulas, how we are going to use the formula. If I write any number like this, 3 raised to power 2, this is read as 3 raised to the power 2, or we can also read it as square of 3 or 3 squared. So you can read it like this. How to find its value? 3 raised to the power 2 means we are going to multiply 3 2 times. So 3 times of 3, 3 3 is 9. For example, if we have 2 raised to the power 4, so that means we are going to multiply 2 4 times. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Okay. If we have minus 2 raised to power 4 and if we have minus 2 raised to power 3, then what is the answer? So simple thing to always remember is if you have minus term and the power to it is even number, then answer you get is positive. But if for a negative term the power is odd, then you get the answer as negative term. For example, let's see this example. Minus 2 multiplied by minus 2 multiplied by minus 2. So as I have already told you, if the power is odd like this one, 3, it's an odd number, so answer is going to be minus. So you can directly write 2 times of 2 is 4, 4 times of 2 is 8, and directly write the answer minus. If you are having little bit of confusion, if you want to know how this is coming to be minus, then you can just simply multiply the first two numbers first. You know that plus multiplied by minus is minus and minus multiplied by minus is plus. So this minus into minus will be plus. 2 times of 2 is 4 multiplied by this minus 2 as it is. Now this will be plus into minus, it will be minus. 4 times of 2 is 8. So therefore we get the answer as minus 2 raised to 3 is minus 8. But if we want to solve this question, minus 2 raised to power 4, so we'll be multiplying minus 2 4 times. As I have told you, if the negative term has power even number, then the answer comes out to be positive. So you can directly write the answer as positive. 2 times of 2 is 4, 4 times of 2 is 8, 8 times of 2 is 16. Directly answer 16. But if you want to know how did it become plus 16 and not minus, then you can solve it like this. Minus into minus is plus, 2 2s are 4. Again minus into minus is plus, 2 2s are 4, and then 4 times of 4 is 16. So that's why it's coming out to be positive. Now we'll see few formulas, how we are going to use the formulas, and then we'll solve the examples of the book. So first see few formulas. Few means I'm going to tell all the formulas which are in the book. So this A is called as base. You can see that two terms are there and their base is same. And this M and N, these are called as exponents or power. So now as you can see here, the base is same, there is multiplication between the two terms and the base is same. In that case what we do is we add the power. For example, 5 raised to power 3 multiplied by 5 raised to power 5. So as the base is same and there is multiplication in between, so what we will do, we will just add the powers and we will get the answer as 5 raised to power 8. Second example, if it is x upon y raised to power 8 multiplied by x upon y, then here also the base is same, base is x upon y, and there is multiplication between the two terms. So what we do is we add the powers. So first power is 8. What is the second power? If there is no power, that means the power there is always 1. So 8 plus 1, and then you get the answer as x by y whole raised to power 9. The one important thing here is this bracket is very important, because if I write it like this, then it indicates that the power is only for x, not for y. So the question is changed. So therefore the power has to be given there to the bracket. Okay, so this is the first formula. Now a similar formula, if base is same but there is a division between the two numbers, then you subtract the powers. For example, 3 raised to power 5 divided by 3 raised to power 4. Now the base is same, there is division, so you subtract first power minus second power and you get the answer as 3 raised to power 1. That is, you can also write it as 3 only, because if you don't write any power, that means the power is 1. X raised to 8 divided by x raised to 10. It will be first power minus second power. Lot of students make a mistake, they write it like this, 8 minus 10 minus 8, and therefore x raised to power 2. This is wrong. What is the formula? Formula is a raised to power m divided by a raised to power n is a raised to m minus n, that is first power minus second. So 8 minus 10, and now 8 has positive sign, 10 has negative sign. If the two terms have different sign, then we should subtract. 10 minus 8 will be 2 and give sign of bigger number to the answer. 10 is big, it has negative sign, so give negative to the answer. So these are the two formulas. Let's look at the next formula, third formula. If the two terms, if there are two powers to the same base, see the base is a and a has two powers, so in that case we multiply both the powers. For example, 3 raised to 2 and it has power 6, so we'll multiply both the powers and we'll get the answer as 3 raised to power 12. For example, x raised to minus 2 and there is a power 3, so if a term has two powers, then we multiply both the powers. This 3 has no sign, that means it is positive, and we know that plus into minus is minus, so it becomes x raised to power minus 6. We can also change the sign of the power by using a next formula. If a term has negative power, then what we can do, a raised to power m is there, and if I want to write this term with positive power, then I just have to write this term below 1 and the power of the sign of the power is changed. So for example, take this question only, x raised to minus 6, I can write this 1 by x raised to power 6, the sign of the power will change. Second example, if it's minus 2 raised to minus 3, then sign of power is changed only, not the term. This minus will remain as it is. Only the sign of power is going to change here. Minus 3 will become plus 3. Similarly, if it is x raised to power 5 and if I write this 1 upon x raised to power, then the sign of power will change again. Negative power will become positive, and if it's already positive, it will become negative. So this is the next formula. Let's look at a different next formula. If the two terms are in fraction with negative power, then just write the reciprocal of that term and change the sign of the power. Simple. So example, this is the fifth formula we are doing. 2 by 5 has power minus 3 and I want to solve this. I will just write the reciprocal of this and change the power of the term, change the sign of the power. If for example it is minus 2 by 3 raised to power minus 10, what I will do, I will just write the reciprocal. Remember, the sign of the term does not change, sign of the power changes only. So that is important thing to remember. Now moving on to the next formula, anything raised to power 0 is 1. So now I'm sure few of you will give a wrong answer to my few questions now. See, so x raised to 0 will be 1. If I write this as xyz raised to power 0, it will be 1. If I write 50 raised to 0, it will be 1. If I write 50x raised to 0, it will be 1. What will that be if I write 2x raised to 0 plus 5y raised to 0? Most of the people will say, sir, it's 1 plus 1, 2. But it will not be 1 plus 1, 2. See, this power is only to x. I have not given any bracket there, so 2 will remain as it is. This will become 1. 5 will remain as it is. This y raised to 0 is only there. The power is not given to any bracket here. So the power 0 is only to y and it will become 1. So it will be 2 times of 1 is 2 plus 5 times of 1 is 5. 2 plus 5 7. So this is the wrong answer. So always keep in mind, if the power is given to the bracket, then only the power is of the whole term. Okay, so now just two more formulas and then we'll be able to solve the exercise. So the next formula, if a bracket has any power and there is multiplication in the bracket, then that power we can separate, give it to both the terms. Or even if there is a division in the bracket and power is given to the bracket, then also the power is of both the terms. We can separate the power. Example, 2 times of 3 and it has power 2, then I can write this as 2 to the power 2 multiplied by 3 to the power 2. Take another example, x into y raised to power 3 is x raised to power 3 into y raised to power 3. Similarly, if it's division, then also x by y raised to power 5 is x raised to power 5 upon y raised to power 5. 3 by 8 raised to power 4 is 3 raised to power 4 divided by 8 raised to power 4. Now I think with these basics clear, we should be able to solve the exercise very easily. I hope you have understood all the formulas of the chapter Exponent and Power. This chapter is useful for standard 7 and 8 also, and these are the basics which are used in higher grades also. So please go through the video carefully. If you have any confusion, you can ask me, put the question in the comment section, and I am definitely going to answer all the questions. Thank you so much for watching.